Hello everyone, this is Bazzoka, welcome to one of my videos and welcome to Random Ramblings. Today is the 9th of February 2015, not 14. I didn't manage to travel back in time, that'd be quite a spectacle. But, yeah, this video will most likely be a bit late because I stayed up late because I was watching a stream and So, anyway. Yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit late when you see this. So, topic of today is the Spy Vs Engineer update, the rumored update that Valve is secretly working on. I was recently reinvigorated to look up the Spy Vs Engineer information because someone in my comments left me, you know, asking what I thought about the update, the rumors, the speculations, and I think it's pretty cool. More importantly, though, the weapon stuff that's going on in the speculations, because it has the weapon stats, and then there's like a few other things that were left out of Love and War that I hadn't seen before. So let's check on the stats stuff. So I actually don't have them in front of me right now, so I'm going to be looking up as I do this, so forgive me, but I will get to it. But anyway, I'm pretty sure one of them is on hit spy reveal cloaked spy, and on hit spy reveal disguised spy. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the attributes. So that, and okay, so even more anti-spy, like it's hard spy counter weapons because reasons. But then there's when backstab Jarate attacker, so that would highly discourage a player, a spy, from continuing on a backstab spree, because if he's not using the Eternal Reward, or if he's not using the Eternal Reward, or if people are actually very aware of their surroundings, he will be found out and instantaneously be killed, because he just got Jirated for doing what he normally does. And then there's the on hit. If enemy's belt is at or above eye level, stun them for, I guess, 1 second or something. It's kind of worded weirdly. I'm guessing that's what it means, or something along the lines. It'll probably tweak a little bit, but that seems interesting as well. Stopping players from jumping at you and stuff like that. You just shoot them while they're jumping. They're stunned. They can't do anything for 1 whole second. That is pretty powerful. And I'm going to assume that it's not the full-blown Sandman stun. It's like the stun where they can, you know, move around a little bit and stuff like that. But that's still really powerful, because you get them, you highly decrease their mobility when you do that. So that seems really cool. And then underneath all of the stuff here in this mega thread for the rumors and speculations and stuff, there's actually 2 videos, but the first video is a video of an unused flamethrower attribute and a rocket launcher attribute. So the unused flamethrower is, while you're firing, you get the disciplinary action or the conquer speed buff, and that's actually really interesting because that allows Pyro to catch up to people while he's, you know, firing, but at the same time he's firing, so he's using up his ammo, meaning it will probably run out even more if he's trying to catch up to someone. So in which case, it's kind of like a, do I fire and speed up and possibly catch them, or do I just conserve my ammo for when they decide to turn around and slow down a little bit, and then I can catch up to them, and then I will be able to stay on them. So it's kind of like a 50-50. But then again, you could also have the power jack, switch to that, run up, switch to your normal flamethrower, and then freaking just unleash this speed demon within. And then the rocket launcher attribute is full air control, like just 100% air control. The guy put it on the rocket jumper so that way he wouldn't kill himself so easily, but he jumped, he was going forward, and then he just instantaneously went over to the side. It was really weird to look at, because normally if you at least know how to do a single rocket jump, you do one rocket jump and you slowly turn and hold left, or you either strafe left or right, and then you pick up speed and then you start going in that direction. This time he was barely looking around, but he still went like flying over to the other side. It was really interesting. I'm not sure how they would balance that. I guess maybe firing speed lowered, reload speed lowered, damage lowered. That would probably be a very bad thing for a full control rocket jumper, though. But yeah, they would have to make it very fair. They'd definitely have to balance it out, because having full control over your rocket jumps is pretty good, because that way it's just like, oh no, I don't want to go that way, I want to go over this way now, and it's just like, then you do like this crazy, like, I don't know, like an S curve kind of thing. You could serpentine, like, while you rocket jump. That would be silly to look at, but it would possibly be possible. Possibly be possible. I didn't think I'd use possible in one sentence twice. But anyway, those two attributes were from Love and War. It's just they weren't actually tacked on to a weapon. So I find that a little bit interesting that there were two more weapons in the Love and War update that just weren't added for whatever reason. That makes me a little bit sad, but regardless, maybe we might be able to see it again. Well, we might be able to see it in-game for real, instead of just modding it back in or activating it through console or whatever, or modding stuff. I don't know. So there's also another video, which is animations for a revolver-based sniper rifle. Now, if you guys know me, actually, I don't think that has anything to do. No, wait, yeah, if you know me, I like to favorite and like a lot of weapons in the workshop, because I think a lot of them are really well done. I even sometimes just go and search the weapon tags just to see if there are any weapons that I missed previously, and just go back and like, oh yeah, this looks like a really cool weapon. And occasionally, like very rarely, I make weapon stats. I made one for a robotic version of the buff banner, and I made one for a metagun, and I also made one for a sniper rifle. Unfortunately, the sniper rifle one, one of the creators was so keen on not having like stats be discussed, because yeah, okay, stats are kind of, you know, generally pointless, and it's like Valve who decides the stats, but it's just like, dude, you're like, what are you doing? People like discussing stats. And then finally they made their own, like, this is a stats thread, but at that point my reasoning was already deleted, and I just put down like this, you know, this lazily put together stats, and it was a pump action sniper rifle, I think, a pump action rifle, and it would have had like either no charge or very slow charge, and would have multiple shots in the clip. And yeah, I think, what is it? Something like that. And it would have a slower firing rate or a slower reload rate. I wasn't sure which one to go with. But if that's not gonna get in, especially since they have this actual animation of a sniper rifle. It's called the High Noon. If you guys search for it, in fact, I'll just put up a picture of it right now. It's called the High Noon in the workshop, and the guy made his own stats for it. Of course, they're probably not gonna do anything with it, but it is a revolver-based sniper rifle, so it flicks open the cartridge spot. I don't know weapon terms, okay? Leave me alone. But yeah, you load up the clip and then you slap it in, and then you have 6 shots or 5 shots or 4 shots, however many they decide to do to make it balanced. But yeah, if it were like that, then I would like it to be what I think would be, you know, pretty decent. No to little charge, slower reload time, or slower firing rate, having multiple shots in the clip. Because being able to fire in rapid succession without having to reload at all, it's pretty good, you know? It's pretty good. Of course, they would probably have to tweak some things, because sniper rifles don't have a firing rate; they have a reload rate, which is very different. Very different. The two attributes are very different. One's reloading, one's firing. The sniper is kind of like meshing those two together, because he only ever has 1 shot in the clip. But if they do, the firing rate might be just generally how fast he reloads normally, I guess. I don't know. But I think it'll be really cool to see the High Noon, a revolver-based sniper rifle in the game, to where you just, you know, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, reload, and then start and get ready back for firing. If it's that slow, I think that's fine. Just like reload, open it up, okay, so it's like open up, ready for firing. It's slow, but it's fair, because it would have well, any number of times more shots in the clip than a normal sniper rifle. But oh yeah, that's right. There's also a bunch of attributes and stuff left over from Love and War. The only ones that I'm really interested in is the Tranquilizer, which is it has in brackets Spy Trank buff duration. So I'm guessing he can shoot people with a Tranquilizer. I'm pretty sure a Tranquilizer was like one of his beta weapons or something, or like one of the weapons that was being designed for him initially, but they decided that it wouldn't work quite well, so I guess they had a change of heart on that. I don't know. And then there's a flamethrower attribute, which has flamethrower spin-up time. So I guess that would kind of make it into a minigun. And if so, that actually is pretty cool. But then that means it would also have to be, you know, much stronger to compensate for the fact that you're not getting your flames instantaneously when you fire. You have to spin it up. You have to heat up. So it actually sounds like a few weapon ideas that people have discussed for what is it? It's like the railroad roaster, something like that. It's a flamethrower that looks like it's based off of a train, and a lot of people really liked the idea of, you know, building up heat and stuff. So if a flamethrower were to have this spin up time, I think a train, like one of the various train flamethrowers, because I know there's more than one, one of the various flamethrowers that are based on a train would work very well with the spin up time flamethrower kind of thing, and be much more powerful, because it's a train. That's amazing. It'll be really powerful, and I wouldn't be surprised if they merged the speed increase and the spin up time flamethrower attribute together to make this kind of like bulldozing flamethrower train thing. I think I'm speculating a little bit too much and getting myself a little bit too excited for this, but I mean, that's the glory of speculation. You get to have so much fun thinking about, oh, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna do this? Are they gonna do that? It's so much fun, but of course, you have to keep in mind that not everything will go the way that you want it to, and I am fully aware of that, but I really like just thinking of all these different stat ideas and stuff, but I keep my expectations low. for obvious reasons. I don't want to get disappointed or anything. But anyway, wow, I think that's going to do it for this video. I've been talking a lot about this stuff. But one last thing, there is a revolver animation for the engineer. So apparently this is based on, like, I guess people are guessing about the war pistol that apparently they are going to be fighting over, something like that. But yeah, anyway, so that's gonna do it for this video. The talking about the weapon attributes and stuff for, and just general weapon stuff for the potential Spy vs Engineer update. So yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Next time will most likely be a little something that I have now. I'm gonna test it out again. Of course, those of you who are at my stream, at the very end of my stream, you guys know exactly what I already have. But in any case, have a great day and a good night. Bye.